What is going on, my YouTube friends, all my Patreon friends, all my Sixsters friends, man, my rock and roll friends? So my friend Phry and Phry McDunstan is from Germany, and he's actually been to the music store that we're reviewing and the Sixters are going through in this video. And so this is actually the second time we watched it, and I just wanted to be fair and let y'all know. The first time, my dog was having like a freak out. We had two stray dogs in the yard, which like it just causes mayhem. And I was so distracted. I was running in and out of the room. I messed up the recording of Phry and a bunch of stuff. So we decided to react or watch it again. And I don't know if y'all have been watching the channel for long enough. Like I've got some pretty crazy ADHD, so a lot of it actually felt fresh. A lot of it was just fun hearing Phry's commentary on. But I wanted to let y'all know. So if that's not your thing, I get it. You don't have to watch this video. If you do want to watch this one, if you do want to support the Sixters, I'll have the link to their video in the description box. And I think it was a lot of fun. It was cool seeing Phry comments on everything because he's been there a couple of times. And I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, you ready to watch this for the second time?
Yeah, sure, I am.
We had enough technical issues last time. I was distracted with my dog, and I honestly I was so out of it last time that I'm kind of glad we're watching this again because I really want to be able to take it in, you know?
Yeah.
So, but Phry has been to this music video or this music store before, and so he's gonna give some of his opinion and some of his experiences there, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes from my apartment, and it's always fun to go there and check out some awesome guitars.
I bet, man. It seems like a cool shop. It seems like a huge shop.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, let's go.
Hello everyone, hello our dear friends, fans, listeners. Welcome to the Sixsters channel. We hope that your year kicked off on a positive note and that you spent these holidays with your family or with your loved ones. We, the Sixsters, also have lots of updates, lots of stories, lots of stuff, music of course prepared for you, but we will start with this vlog. So without any further ado, let's kick off and start the adventure.
I wish I had that energy to like talk with my hands.
Yeah.
They seem like so much fun.
I wonder, is this kind of message that we deserve on Christmas? Yeah, the answer is yes. Whatever. Today we are going to the music store to get that Christmas vibe. Yeah, to walk around, to, I don't know, to play guitars, to play drums, just to chill. And I'm also bringing my guitar to a guitar technician, just to adjust some things. Yeah, that's it.
I think I might have asked you this before, but do you do your own adjustments on your guitars, or do you have a technician that you trust?
I just brought my two guitars to a music shop here in Cologne, but a different one from the music store. One, like the Goat Hub behind me, just got back, and I had them polish the frets a little because I've been playing this guitar for, I think, almost 16 years now. Or no, more than 14 years. So it's 15 years. And the frets were kind of worn out, and there were a couple of dents in there. And they've done a great job. So I also gave them my other Les Paul, and they're checking the electronics on that one, and also replacing some of the knobs there because they had cracks in them. And yeah, I'm not too good with doing like the complicated stuff like that. But I usually maintain my guitars in a manner that I clean the fretboards, I adjust the string action, and tiny bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah, I was the same. Like I didn't want to touch the electronics. I didn't want to touch any of the actual like the physical guitar stuff, but the truss rod a little bit, the bridge a little bit, I didn't mind.
Sure.
Intonation from time to time.
I wish I could solder though. Then I would try maybe replacing pickups or pots, stuff like that. But I've never tried it myself. I only watched people do it, and I don't want to ruin a 2,000 euro guitar by meddling with that kind of stuff without knowing what I'm doing.
If I could make a recommendation, if you were serious but wanted to do that, I would say get yourself a spool of like XLR cable or guitar patch cable and a bunch of ends, and just make yourself a bunch of guitar chords until you're comfortable with the soldering iron.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I might try that.
Yeah. It's expensive though too. Like spools of wire aren't cheap either. So
Yeah.
slow internet. There we go. Love the graffiti.
I'm heading to Kalya's place. Actually, I enjoy this kind of weather, but when I stay at home, not when I'm going somewhere.
Is it only playing in mono for you right now?
No, I can hear it on both my on both ears.
I'm only getting it on half right now.
Oh.
And it's only recording on half.
I already met Maria.
There we go.
We're on the bus stop. And
Sorry about that.
I'm quite sick, as you can hear from my voice. But still, we are going to music store in Cologne.
Yeah.
So now we're going to meet
Other girls.
other girls, I think, except Sophia, because she lives in Cologne.
Yeah,
So
yeah, she'll be on spot right there.
I need a sound effect panel like to make all my awkward stuff more awkward.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
It's fun.
Okay, now they're really close to where I live. This is the Autobahn exit to my part of Cologne.
Oh, fun. The Autobahn, eh?
Yeah.
So how does that work?
This part of the Autobahn sucks because there's always traffic jams. I mean, seeing that few cars on the road is a rare exception, because usually this part, all the parts around Cologne are packed with cars and traffic's really slow there. So it's not like you can drive as fast as you want, like anywhere in Germany. There's certain parts where you can, but most of the time tempo is either limited by other cars or by actual tempo limit signs that only allow you to drive like 120 kilometers per hour, which is I think like 80 miles per
Only
hour.
128.
Yeah, I mean that's fairly slow, man.
On that road, yeah. Our max speed limits here are 110.
Oh,
Like that's max.
what?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to reach any like further away destination? I mean, Canada's huge.
It's huge, bro. We had a gig in northern Saskatchewan. It took us like 7 hours to drive there, going like 90 the whole way.
Oh, no.
Ugh, bro, it was awful. But oh yeah, the big guitar.
Yeah.
How cool.
Big acoustic guitar.
Alright, let's stop here for a moment. I've got a cool story to share with you. Around 1 year ago, I think, a friend of ours told about music store. Yeah, of course, it wouldn't be us if we didn't visit this giant store of musical instruments, and not only. The store finds its place in Cologne, in Germany, and it's definitely for the craziest music lovers like us. Yeah, I
And Phry.
remember our first visit in music store. It was literally like stepping into musical wonderland. Like instruments hidden everywhere and everything is so nice. It was something special about it, definitely. And yeah, we crossed paths with such incredible people, starting with security guards, Francesco and Carlo. Then came York, the guy from the drum department. Then the guy from the bass department, Dirk. And the guitar maestro, Sebastian. And of course, the heartbeat of the music store, Michael.
Heartbeats.
Okay.
So, can you, like, videos never do it justice. Can you describe to me how big this place is?
Like this hall downstairs is actually huge, because sometimes, since Michael, the owner, who you can see there, is also a huge classic car enthusiast. Sometimes they They even put 2 or 3 like classic cars in the hall there. So like this hallway there is already pretty huge, and like on like right above these guys, there's like a bridge where you can reach the cafeteria and the custom shop area. I mean, it's
Wow.
and this is like the actual store is actually the smaller of the 2 buildings there, because their warehouse is like 3 times the size of this. And yeah, you can imagine how huge that must be like.
Wow, man. Wow.
Yeah.
And so this is the biggest in Germany or the biggest in Europe?
I think it's the biggest in Europe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super cool. This guy must be real pleased.
Wenn wir mal ganz kurz einen Sprung durch den Laden machen. Ja? Ihr, bisschen kennt ihr ja schon. Vielleicht mal hier ganz kurz mal, fangen wir mal an bei unserer Promi-Wand.
Wall of Pain.
Oh yeah.
Ich hoffe, ihr seid bald auch hier drin.
Is this all guests or people that bought here?
Peter Maffay und ja, was ja alles so.
Man, like, it's just neat to see, you know?
Yeah, I mean, some of these guitars are signed by AC/DC, Billy Idol, some very very famous German artists as well. They got everything there. It's kind of like those hard rock cafes with all their memorabilia, but yeah, kind of the same.
It's neat though. The real deal.
Yeah.
Ne? Das ist also. Müsst ihr noch ein bisschen arbeiten, dass er hier reinkommt. Ne?
Oh, I didn't even see the bottom guitars.
Genau. Ja? Okay, dann lass mal eben.
Big wall of like Marshalls behind them too, eh?
Yeah, but they're fake.
Oh,
It's
really?
just like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like there's actually been quite a few rock artists who have just used these furniture walls of
Yeah.
Marshall amps, and then only had like one tiny digital amplifier in the back. It's just for show.
Yeah. We had a
They're
bass
not real.
player. Shout out to my buddy Ray. He got down to like his bass, a compressor, an EQ, and a DI, and that was like it. Maybe a tuner.
Yeah.
But he felt so small on stage, so he had like one of those SVT, the classic like amp pegs. He had it printed out on a cloth, and then he would hang it up behind him. But it was real size, and it was just like this little thin cloth behind him. It was hilarious.
I mean, you gotta represent.
Okay, dann lass mal eben.
That's so funny.
Und alles gut? Immer.
So, we
Security.
have a new security guard at the music store.
Hey.
New team.
Mhm.
What is your name?
Andrew.
What is your name?
Carlo.
What is your name?
Anna.
What is your name?
Katja.
What is your name?
Polina.
And my name is Walter White.
Hello.
Music store.
Help.
I'm
Oh,
advertising the Sixsters.
what is the shirt?
Limited edition on our third anniversary. You don't have the shirt, but I do.
Me neither. I also
You
don't
have
have
this, I think. No, never.
No.
No, you don't wear your own band shirt.
I don't even have any of my old band shirts. We
I still have a couple of my old band shirts down in the basement, but they're just gathering dust there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants them.
there are shirts from my old band somewhere. Somebody has them, but yeah, we didn't sell any either. We didn't want to though. We asked for one thing and we got something else and we were pretty upset about it. So they just turned into party shirts. So whenever the party got out of hand, we just started doling out band shirts.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah, right. You weren't in the band at that
At the
moment.
time, yeah.
It was like maybe 3 months before you came to the band.
So they've had a few lineup changes, and they've even had like the number of members in the band change. So the last video I watched of them, they had someone on like a turntable, like a record player.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it was kind of this like laid back kind of punk vibe. Yeah, it was really cool. So they've gone through a few different like, kind of iterations and lineups of the band.
Awesome.
I don't know them well enough to like pick them all apart and point them all out yet, but I just know that as a fact.
Okay, cool.
I forgot. It feels like Anya was forever in the band. I don't know. For me, it's always like this. I forget. Always.
Me too.
Die Akustikabteilung, Konzertgitarren, Westerngitarren und so weiter.
Is that Bon Jovi up there?
Mal kurz durch.
Was that Bon Jovi on that poster? No, who's that?
No, that's a German artist.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he's from Romania, but he's been living in Germany since the 50s or 60s, and he's been doing music since the 70s, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gitarren und so weiter. Da rauschen wir mal kurz durch.
The Winter Wonderland. Yamaha stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Nylon and regular. Oh yeah, they're Fame guitars. I kind of forgot about the Fame guitars. And they were
Right.
playing them in the last video I watched too. Yeah. And you and I kind of briefly talked about it last time, but like they're nice. You were saying, eh?
Yeah, they're pretty well made. I think they are making them right next to Germany and Poland, and they got good quality control, great woods, and they got lots of different models there. It's like their in-house brand. So last time we also saw that they're not only making acoustic and electric guitars and basses, but also drums. So
Right.
you can get and microphones and other like technical equipment. So you can get basically like any brand product that you know a little cheaper by Fame.
Cool.
You know, like they also make SM57 clones and stuff like that.
Interesting. Do they like? I remember there was a really popular SM57 that had like a 90-degree to it. I think Shure did that for a while too, but I think there was a clone that did it first. Do they do stuff like that where they'll take like something and try to make it a little bit different so it's their own?
I'm not too sure. I've only gotten a ribbon mic from them, and I don't think it was based on a particular model by some other company. But they have a huge variety of stuff.
Cool.
So might be that they also tweak on some famous designs. I don't know.
Interesting. How was the ribbon?
It was okay. Like it only cost me like 120 euros, and that's fairly cheap for a ribbon mic.
Very cheap, yeah.
It was okay. I used it as a second guitar recording mic, but ever since I've gotten the R121, there's no going back there.
Yep.
it's like not even a comparison there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that thing is so amazing.
Royers are they're such nice microphones.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I like that acoustic sound.
Jetzt gehen wir nächste Etage rauf zu den Schlagzeugen, zu Gitarren. Ja?
Okay.
Also E-Gitarren.
A guitar.
Right. Electric guitars now.
Let's go. That's how you know it's serious when the stairs are like diamond covered like this or whatever that steel plating is. That's how you know they're serious. That there, wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a car there, eh?
Yeah, there's one. And I think last time I mentioned that this can never leave the shop because I don't know how they they've gotten it in there. Must have happened during like construction of the whole building, but there isn't a ramp or a big enough door up there to get it out again. So yeah, this one will stay in there forever.
That's so cool though. The commitment, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, like those are nice,
Die Klassikmodelle,
nice tops.
Modern Modelle, die einfach.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll actually check out some Fame guitars in a week or two when I go to the store with one of my students because he wants a new guitar, and he's now playing a similar looking one by PRS, but he's not really happy with it. So I told him, hey, these Fame guitars, they look and feel similar. Maybe check them out. So that'll actually be the first time I'm gonna try them and really play them.
Nice. You should, if you could, try to get a little bit of footage or maybe a little review of it for us after.
Oh yeah, sure, can do.
That'd be great. The other thing that, like, every time someone tries to get out of PRS and go to another guitar, I always tell them to check the low tunings, because PRSs seem to handle like the lower tunings really well, whereas, you know, like a Les Paul doesn't as well, or like an SG doesn't as well, stuff like that. So if they play stuff that's really well detuned, I would try that on the Fame stuff too.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Die beste Gitarre in der Welt.
Ja,
Natürlich.
meine Gitarre.
Alle mit zweimal Duncan Pickups,
Aha.
alle mit sehr guten Decken, gute Hälse, Ebenholzgriffbretter und alles zu einem vernünftigen Preis. Ne? Nochmal eine ganze Reihe jetzt besondere.
I do really, hold on.
Hier.
Like, how much does this say? Oh, I didn't catch what the tag was, but the affordability thing, man, like or gone are the days of the name or the price of the name brand. That's what I'm trying to say, you know?
Right.
Like, you can get a competitive handmade guitar from like a small shop or like a small custom builder that's one in maybe like 100 of the year, and you can get great
Right.
guitars for $600, $700,
Oh
$800
yeah,
bucks.
absolutely.
You can spend way more if you want to, but you can get really nice guitars.
Yeah.
And like, you know, he's putting Duncans in it. Like, you know, pickups, in my opinion, are kind of pickups, but like it's real hardware. So like, it's as real a guitar as you're gonna get.
I love Seymour Duncans. I have the El Nico 2s in the gold top here because it's a slash model, and he's been using them, and I actually prefer them to the Gibson pickups. Seymour Duncans, top notch.
Yeah. So that's good. You know, they didn't try to make their own pickup. They're just using Seymour Duncans, right?
Right. Yeah. Wise decision.
Die 20s, die haben besonders schöne Decken.
Meine Lieblingsgitarre.
Ja? Oder hier mit
24 frets.
geagter Lack. Oder ganz sehr schöne Gitarre hier auch die hier.
Yeah.
Eine traumhaft
Yeah, that's
schöne.
cool.
Yeah.
Right now in the custom shop Abteilung, I don't know if
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
my favorite place.
Department, yes. Department.
Вона у кольорах як воєнні одягнуті, тому ми її не бачимо. У камуфляжі,
It's the John Cena guitar.
Yeah. See it.
It's the air guitar.
Really beautiful one. I like this color. But I have green one. This one. This is mine. I play it with joy.
Yeah.
Cool.
But the other ones are also really
Kind of like,
beautiful.
do you remember the Seafoam green guitars that were really popular in the 90s and early 2000s? Kind of like a modern take of that.
Yeah, true.
This one.
Yeah.
But I think for the concerts, of course, this one
Yeah.
is better because it's like brighter and
Yeah,
stuff. And
of course,
it's
stage.
better. Yeah, and this is like also the crazy stuff. Some custom
Jaguars, Tellys.
expensive guitars.
4 hours later.
Do you
I
like
bet.
this ones like with the some
Retro style.
Yeah, like this.
Road worn.
Or not really.
Depends on the sound, but visually, yes.
I don't know. I don't like this.
So there are people who say, like, you know, I can hear the lacquer on my guitar and I can hear like the paint before and after when it wore off, or before I had the paint on and then I peeled all the paint off, I could hear the difference. Do you believe in that?
Depends. It also depends on the amplifier you're using. Like if you have an old Marshall, or any old amp from pre 80s, it could be because like these really old amplifiers, they really make the guitar you're playing through them sound like that particular guitar. Most modern amplifiers, it doesn't even matter what kind of guitar you put in front of it. Like not solely, but they make most guitars sound very similar, if not the same. But if you're like a true vintage enthusiast and you have an old amplifier and you're using mostly analog equipment, yes. I mean, you don't have to scrub of like the entire lacquer, but those little tiny cracks in the lacquer really can make a difference depending on the lacquer that's been used. I mean, I'm kind of bummed that my Les Pauls, for instance, predate their new policy on nitro finishes, because these old school nitro lacquers, they actually crack over time, and mine still have plastics in them because they didn't want them to crack back then. And it really can make a difference because I'm also using vintage amplifiers, and I record like my leads and solos with an old Marshall, and like whenever I change the guitar, even if I play the same model through it, I can hear not only subtle differences but huge differences depending on the pickups and the way the guitar is made. If you're using all digital stuff, then it doesn't really matter what guitar, like the lacquer of the guitar, or if it's aged or not.
I've even seen lots of studies about if pickups matter in modern recording, and it doesn't seem to as much as like what you're describing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's all digital, you can simulate, you can now simulate any kind of sound, and it's fairly close. But there's also like feel, like when I play my vintage amp, even though I can get the same sound out of, say, my Kemper, for instance, especially on a recording, it feels different. Like the response, and also like a 100-watt amplifier through a 4x12 speaker really moves the air around you, if you crank it up, and a digital amp does not.
Yep.
So there's a difference. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that.
This one, it's like it's broken already and it won't work.
It has a vibe.
Maybe I had
What's that?
He said it won't work. Like imagine like these things cost like 5,000 probably, or at least 3.
Yeah.
And then you get it and it doesn't even work.
Yeah.
It only looks the part.
The wires are falling apart and
Yeah.
it won't work.
It has a vibe.
Maybe I had quite a similar guitar, like a Telecaster. But I don't know, it was in this like vintage kind of way, but I enjoy like this shiny
Yeah, I mean, like it
stuff.
depends which guitar.
say I like if my guitar looked road worn because I road wore it, then I would love it. I wouldn't get it repainted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do any of that. I would love it. But I don't want to buy one that's already like that.
Yeah, it depends. I would actually like my dream guitar is a custom shop Les Paul, but yeah, I don't necessarily need it to be aged. I can do that myself.
Yeah.
But I want the nitro lacquer, because only then it'll crack properly in sometimes in the future, which really changes the sound actually.
Have you ever seen the I think it was Paul Stanley who like put his guitar in like a walk-in freezer, and then when he brought it out,
Yeah,
all the lacquer like
cryo-tuning.
cracked?
Yeah, cryo-tuning. That's it's fairly expensive, and I don't know where you can do it over here in Germany, but it's an option. Yeah.
Yeah. This is interesting. The things people do, you know?
Yeah, we're all crazy
Yeah.
guitarists.
Die Damen hier, die Sixsters versorgen. Ja. Also, was kriegst du?
Kaffee latte.
Kaffee Latte,
Orange juice.
Orange Juice. You?
Nice.
You?
Auch Orangensaft.
Noch einen Orangensaft. You? Und ein Kakao. Okay.
Well, we had a small coffee break, and yeah, Michael is always looking for our hunger or thirst, offering us something to eat or drink every time he's there, which is so nice. Afterwards, he handed us the music store banner, and we already had it up in our studio. Check it out how it looks like. I think it looks perfect.
That's
And
cool.
Big thanks.
I want to see that
Check it out how it looks like. I think it
what do they got here? Couple Les Pauls, acoustic,
Yeah.
couple Strats, and a bass there.
Where are the Fame guitars?
Yeah, where are the Fame guitars? This one, I can't tell what that one is, the bass.
Those basses are probably Fame basses.
They might be
could
Fame, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
because it's not the Fender headstock.
that's the Fender headstock, but it looks like Ibanez on the writing, so it might be something else too.
Yeah,
So who knows? Who knows? Classic Gibson Les Paul, though.
yeah, wonderful guitar.
looks perfect. Yeah, so big thanks to Michael for this thoughtful gesture.
Mikhail.
Drum.
See those stairs, bro? I'm telling you. Man, that's a big drum room.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just like, I'm spending my time like looking into the distance of the video. It's just like it goes on forever.
The place is huge. Yeah.
It's so impressive.
Wow.
5 minutes later.
Чому ти спиш?
The pasty. Great symbols.
Так, це Катіна мрія.
I find that pasties kind of have that like airy top end that I always look for in drums. Like one of the first things I do is I pull up a snare drum and I just crank the top end just to see what happens. And the pasty cymbals already have that just like in their tone, and I like that. Really like, crispy and nice, and they ring and they resonate. Yeah, really nice cymbals. Really expensive cymbals too.
Oh yeah.
Nicht stören lassen. Nicht stören lassen. Wir werden nur besucht, über das Haus führen. Ja, genau.
Oh, they're like quiet rooms.
Das ganze Fame-Programm hier.
Так, зараз будемо тестити.
They make digital drums too?
Сідай.
Yeah. Awesome kid.
Соня.
Зараз. Коротше, я буду профі. Я сьогодні граю усі партії нових пісень.
I like it when they look and feel like actual drums.
Yeah, especially
Because-
in the snare and the kick drum.
Right. I like one of the old drummers of our band. He got a really cheap electric kit, and I think after only a couple of weeks, the pedals were already useless because they felt wobbly, and everything was so small. Like he really had to sit in there like this, and like they've come a long way from those days.
Yep.
Now they're just like real drums, but quiet, so you won't disturb your neighbors.
Yeah. I was hanging out with my buddy Craig, and he's got this Alesis digital drum kit, and the snare drum, like, it's 7 inches deep.
Oh,
And the toms, I think, are 3 or 4 inches deep too. And the kick drum was like 14 inches deep. So like big drums that resonated but made no noise. Like, it was really neat. See, but like when you hit the snare and you find that spot with the rim, you can really start laying into it, and it like responds like a snare drum because it's like 7 inches deep, right?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really like it has to feel the same. I figure, because otherwise you won't play the same way. You know?
Yeah. It's like I could play real guitar, but I can't really play Guitar Hero guitar. You know?
Or those back in the 80s, they tried actually digitizing guitars, and you had like weird designs, and yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Хто про них не знає, навіть самі Sixsters. Тільки я про них знаю.
Видумані пісні.
Ні, вони не видумані.
Like, how cool is that?
Ходімо швидше, швидше ходімо. Хто це? Катюха! А?
Нічого.
Yeah, like that's an acoustic kit that makes like next to no noise. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Alesis too. Look at that. Or something was Alesis.
Pretty cool.
So cool.
I mean, you could also bring this to a gig, like if it's all digital, like through the PA.
Yep. Totally. Or like recording. You could do live cymbals if you wanted, but I'm sure you could split that all up into individual tracks. I'm sure. Yeah. It'd be cool if you could download, like, you know, I really like this drummer's sound, so you download the pack and now you have that drum kit.
Yeah. Doesn't Stephen Slade drums offer these packages?
I know, like, on Trigger, you can download all the different samples. I don't know if you can actually get drummers' sounds, but probably. That sounds like something they would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's so cool.
Ah, the warehouse. The warehouse.
Warehouse.
Yeah, that's their their real bread and butter, because they ship all over the world, and this place is, like I said, 3 times bigger than the actual store, which is already huge, you know. And it's fully automated with robots and stuff. It's pretty cool.
We are going right now to
The warehouse?
warehouse.
Just
Dear passengers, please.
Take your seats.
It's so clever, though, man. How cool. Oh, this is the
before
waiting
that,
room.
They were having like leather armchairs in there, which were also very comfortable, but these look far cooler.
Yeah, way cooler.
This is where you wait for, like, you can see the screen there in the middle. This is where you wait for your purchases when they don't have them in the store, but when they are automatically delivered from the warehouse. So you get a number, and then you can either wait there or go to the bar or the restaurant and kill some time there.
That's so cool. And, like, again, it's all about making the customer happy, and like, how much happier can you be than when you have guitars, drums, PAs, food, coffee, like, chairs.
You can spend an entire day there and don't get bored and have something nice to eat. I think in this video they will actually also do that, so that's pretty cool.
remain seated until the
Take
plane
your
is
bill.
arrived in final position. Okay.
And vomit after the flight. Now the real magic is happening. We're going inside of the music store.
Guitars.
Take the short way is
Man, that gives me flashbacks to stocking guitar shelves when I worked at the guitar store.
How was it?
It's terrifying, man, because like you'll get like a $2,000 Taylor to show up in this cardboard box and a gig bag, and it's like, oh my god, like, and that's maybe an exaggeration. Most of the time, it would be like a hard shell case in this box, but some of those hard shell cases aren't very sturdy either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
still got to handle those with care.
Yep. And, you know, there are all kinds of really nice flight cases and hard cases out there. Lots of the custom shop ones usually come in really nice cases, but sometimes, man, it's like, it's basically just cardboard wrapped in cardboard with a really nice guitar inside.
Right. Yeah. Which is why I probably will never travel with my guitar by airplane.
No.
Because they'll just break them. Like the luggage people, they just break them.
Just toss them. They don't care.
Yeah.
go just here.
Wow.
I was gonna say, wow.
Yeah.
14,000 pallets are here.
Wow.
Holy cow.
It's the main warehouse for big things, for big items. And
Look
just see the
how
machine
tall the
running
ceilings
here.
are.
It's full automatic. Nobody is allowed to go inside.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean those robots are taking care of everything.
Yeah. And the robots don't know that you're in the way.
Way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, for real.
This will happen to all the stores in the world.
You know what's crazy? I don't know how it is there, but like our guitar store here, they say they do more online sales now than they do in-person sales.
Sure, can imagine. Yeah.
Which like it makes sense, and that should be available, but like it's just crazy to think that that's where it's headed, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can never get such an experience the girls are having if you're just staying home and I mean, how are you? I mean, if you already know what you want, then it's okay. But how are you gonna figure out how a certain guitar feels, plays, and how it smells? Because smell is very important.
Smell is important, yeah.
In the guitar, yeah.
So there's
I had a friend who had a guitar that actually, like a student who had a guitar. I won't say the brand name because I don't want to badmouth them, but it was a very famous brand, and the guitar smelled like actual vomit.
Really?
And it was fairly new. Yeah. Whenever he showed up here with that guitar, I was like, that guitar again.
I remember getting some stinky guitars too, man. Like they would smell like stale glue or old pizza boxes or something. I don't even know. Like they would show up and you'd unbox them and it'd be like, whoa, like, ugh. So I feel
I don't know what they were thinking when they made these guitars.
Not a clue.
Full automatic.
So wild looking.
Yeah. And it's usually pretty fast. Like the longest I had to wait for an item was, I think, 30 minutes, and that was just because the store was packed.
There's a lineup.
Like if you get something, and it's usually, I think, it's usually there when you get to the checkout.
That's so wild. But I guess like you put in the order and the machine just goes, "Okay, I'll go get it."
Right.
Crazy.
It's all digital, and I only go there now during the week because it's so packed during the weekends, and if you want to try some stuff out and just check out some cool guitars, it's better to go there during the week.
I bet. I totally bet.
Like in the parking lot, you can always see like cars from all over Europe. You can tell by the license plates, and it's incredible. Like there are so many different people from all over Europe visiting there over the weekend. It's amazing.
That's so neat, man. I love that. One day I'll come.
Yeah,
So we are going right now to
Please.
music store canteen
Yeah. To eat.
to eat.
Wow. So beautiful.
Wow.
I remember we were trying to play there with Anna maybe like half year ago, and then we got kicked out because we were too loud. And this is the canteen.
Kind of like before they moved their piano department into that store, they had an extra store in the city center just for pianos.
Mm.
And in this room, they actually had some used guitars and secondhand stuff, or stuff that they had like to repair, and you could often get almost brand new guitars for a fraction of the price that they would normally cost. But since they moved the piano department there, these guitars aren't available anymore, which is kind of sad, because sometimes they had some pretty cool used or returned guitars there for very, very low prices.
That's nice. Was it like artist or like you customer returned, or were they like B stock from the factory?
Both.
Both, really?
Actually. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I love finding those, man. I'd rather find a good deal on a guitar that felt good than go searching for like a brand new guitar. And
Yeah.
yeah,
You don't really need a brand new guitar if it's still in good condition, and yeah, you can often save a lot of money on a secondhand guitar.
yeah, absolutely agreed.
So beautiful.
Yeah, piano rims are always nice.
I remember
Yeah.
we were trying to play there with Anna maybe like half year ago, and then we got kicked out because we were too loud. And this is
Not anymore. Yeah, they got everything, man.
Yeah.
Так, розказуємо. Хто ж собі
Curry sausage.
замовив?
So we begin with washing our hands.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's very important, I think so. I have
But there is a
potato.
toilet. You can wash there your hands. That doesn't matter.
So I have potato and one sausage, I think, with sauce and
Yeah, that's your
Sausages.
typical German
and
a little bit.
fast food curry sausage.
Yeah,
And it's when it's good, it's good.
I bet.
It's usually like these kind of sausages are not as bad as hot dogs, like but like when they're really good, I could go for one now.
I was gonna say I got some sausages in my freezer. I'm thinking about. I
Yeah,
haven't had-
maybe
Salad.
try making your own curry sausage. You just need some curry and some ketchup, and you're good.
Perfect. I have both those things.
Yeah, it tastes really nice.
Salad with onion. I can stand it.
У мене
Катя.
те ж саме, як у Поліни,
The same.
але в мене
Без цибулі, слава Богу.
я не знаю, що це
Якийсь
таке.
десерт.
Треба спробувати.
Yeah, some dessert with the same meal as Polina. And Sofia,
Я
she's
дуже
cutting.
елегантно відрізаю цю сосисочку. У мене те ж саме, але те ж саме.
Yeah, the
Але
same.
інший напій.
Yeah,
Все.
but it's not a beer. It's not alcohol.
Але
Like,
на
it's just
смак?
like a lemon.
Those look like good fries.
Інший напій.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, right?
Yeah,
I don't really know. I have never eaten there actually.
No?
No.
Yeah, they look like good fries.
На пиво.
it's like beer, but it's without alcohol. We're against alcohol. And me, I'm eating some, I don't know, what is this? Some
Healthy alternative.
puree.
It's like a pea puree.
Yeah, and I think schnitzel.
Schnitzel
I'm
on
not
top?
sure.
It's not potato, I don't know what is this. Then it's chicken.
Oh,
Всім
chicken.
смачного.
Oh, chicken.
Навзаєм дякую.
I brought my guitar. Maybe there are like some stuff to adjust, but in the end, the guy asked me like, do you prefer low action or high action, like of strings and guitar? And I was like, it's okay for me, it's the way it is. And then he was like, then it's done.
Go away.
Yes.
Go away.
Yeah.
How do you like your action?
Something in between. Like if it's too low, you lose dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
If it's too high, you can't play fast. So I always go for the middle ground. And like when I got that guitar bag from the store after the fret job, the action was actually a bit too high, so I readjusted it myself. And now I'm really comfortable again. And I told them, like, for my other guitar, which they currently have, to lower the string action a little bit. So I actually look forward to how it will feel afterwards.
Nice, man. Let me know.
I was like, okay.
So we've almost finished. I don't know how to finish this. It's so delicious, but I can't finish it. I'm just so full already.
Me too, almost. Time flies in music store.
Yes.
I bet.
Well, one crucial event happened recently in our band's life. The Sixsters proudly became the endorsers for Fame
I forgot about
instruments.
this.
Mm-hmm.
The top-notch gear handcrafted by Music Store. So Paulina is on fire with Fame bass guitar, me and Maria rocking the Fame electric guitars, and Kate plays Fame drums. This is definitely something
Super
that
cool.
we value and appreciate, and it's an honor for us to be the faces for such incredible instruments. However, it's not just about instruments, it's also about magic created by the personnel in Music Store. Because every time when we come to Music Store, feels like we are catching up with the friends, feels like we are coming home, which is so nice and warm, because they're not only cool friends and cool people, they are also experts of their craft.
See, when I go home and play the piano, I also get kicked out. It tracks.
But I heard you play once on a story, and you played really well.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Probably since that story, I probably haven't played guitar or piano. Where are we off to now?
Bass guitar.
Hey, sick.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
But I really like this color.
I also bought this bass over there at the store, like the one you can see right there.
Yeah, nice. What is that one?
It's a Squire precision bass, but with 2 extra jazz pickups in it, so it's got both.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But I really like this color. It's like neon. I don't know what is it, but it's
Metallic.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
Ой, я подумала, тут дырка.
No dyrka.
No дырка?
Oh guys, I will test it right now.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 weeks ago, the band that I mixed was using these amps. Mark somethings, I want to say.
Mark bass.
Yeah.
Mark bass. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded really good.
Yeah. I also checked my bass on these amps, and it sounded huge.
Oh, I bet. Like cheese, man.
Yeah, they also have synths up there. It's amazing.
Would you ever get into playing the synth?
No, but I would love to use one of those old school synths that they also have there, where you have to like patch all the cables and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It looks so cool.
I want like
It's
a sine
probably-
wave on like this envelope and like this section, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
it's probably like kind of like rocket science, but it looks so cool.
I'll send you a video one. This dude had like a hole around him of keyboards and walls of keyboards, and then behind him was the whole patch bay. And they actually designed the whole show about the patch bay being like the production monster. It's hilarious, man. It's an acid trip and a half from the 70s, but I'll send it to you.
Yeah, cool, please.
Let's take one.
Acoustic room still, jeez.
We'll try out guitars, different Fame guitars.
Pretty balanced sounding. I feel like the middle 4 strings stand out more than the 2 E strings, but pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Could be the camera audio too, but
yeah, I mean, you can't really hear it on a camera.
Yeah, it's tough. But that was always my like I like Taylor acoustic guitars because they're nice and balanced, but I like how Gibsons play better, but they're real like low and chuggy, so like it's
the best guitar I've ever tried out was a Taylor at the Music Expo back in, I think, 2012 or 13. Or no, 2011. And it just blew me away. It was the first time I ever played a Taylor. Yeah, I wish I had one.
Yeah, same bro, same.
But they're really expensive.
Yes, they are.
Like the really good ones.
I think we had like this one before, like this.
In Laser Nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think this one we had before.
Yes.
But now we have even better one. This is a really, really cool guitar. We've recorded some of the songs on this guitar. And we also played some concerts with him. Now we go to the Fame.
Yes.
Fame department. Which one should we take to test to show you the sound? I've seen this beautiful one, but I don't know if we
allowed to take
it.
Yes,
so many guitars.
Check it out. Unless there's written like somewhere that we cannot.
I want to try this one.
Gold?
Not gold. Behind.
Yeah, unfortunately we cannot take this one. Yes, it's not allowed.
Yeah, the custom ones are usually like you can play them, but you have to look and be serious about getting one.
You have to smell expensive to touch the custom shops, eh?
I once went in there when they had a certain reissue of a 59 Les Paul that I wanted to just see, and like a custom Les Paul, and I asked the guy at the custom department if I could see it, and he said it was already sold out like a week after they'd gotten it, and this particular model cost like 8,000 euros. But
crazy. It
was like I have a picture of it in one of my guitar books, and I just wanted to see it. But then when I talked to him and he knew that I knew what I was talking about, he actually brought out some like a couple of cases with some other custom Les Pauls, and he let me play all of them, and I played most of them without an amplifier, and they felt so good. I mean, it's if you pay like 6,000 to 8,000 for a guitar, you should feel it, even if you don't play it through an amplifier. And yeah, I certainly felt it, and yeah, it's a dream I still have, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
for sure.
One day.
Yeah, one fine day.
I'll take this one.
This one.
Yes, I'm taking this one.
Like a tobacco burst?
Yeah, I love tobacco burst.
Why? I don't know. I will take this one. Cool. Now we go to test it.
Oh,
I don't know if dogs are allowed in here.
I don't think so.
I almost like the clean tone better than the dirty tone.
Yeah, it sounds. I think they're playing through Vox amplifiers there. It sounds great.
Yeah. Punchy. See, it's punchy.
Mm-hmm.
Kopfhörerwand, alles.
Headphone wall. That is my wall. This is my wall. I gotta get some new headphones too. They make Fame headphones too.
Yeah.
Huh. Make everything, man.
It's like my Audi microphone or something.
They also have microphones there
Right,
on the
yeah.
other side.
I have
Yeah.
something similar to this, but a better.
You were talking about that earlier.
I got my R121 over there
Oh yeah.
as well. Yeah, yeah. They had one left, and I got that.
Mine.
Yeah.
Der Traum vom Alex.
Yeah. Bet you it smells nice.
Але це цифровий пульт.
It looks
Цифровий, да?
yeah, it's like they have faders and it even looks like it has like some channel strips, but it would all be automated off of whatever software they're running. So these don't actually like change it. They just change like the settings in the controller or like in the DAW. Back in my day, these all were how you got mixes.
Right.
And
So
maybe
if
they
you,
do.
if you change your plugin within the DAW, do these move?
Probably, yep.
Cool.
Yep. Probably. And then like, you know,
But
they'll
if
have
you
their
move them, then it won't change the settings in your DAW.
yeah,
or will
it'll go back and forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you were working in this studio, you could have the whole band laid out and then you could mix it as if they were performing right there with you, and it would write your automation and your cues into your DAW.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go in and touch them up like by like with your mouse, and you can fix it all after if you want, and it'll change it on the console if you have it routed that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then all the hardware stuff here, like this is probably more so for after the fact, like once everything's been recorded. But they would have a patch bay for this too, so you don't have to like, you know, go and try to plug it back into the kick drum and then into the snare drum. It'd just be a patch bay for all this stuff over here too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I love all that shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
Цифровий, да? Ти є.
It's magic. Okay?
Окей.
We're doing it.
Воу, дивись.
Oh yeah, the PA department,
Oh yeah.
the lighting. Yeah.
Always looks the coolest.
And smoking.
Can you play Smoke on the Water? In Katya's technical rider, there is always a 4-channel mixer, mishpult,
Tracks
but
and stuff.
it's almost never on the location. I don't know why they're not reading the technical rider.
Yep. I always thought that was a around here thing where people would be like, oh yeah, like I got the rider, but like we're good. And it'd be like, you should probably read the rider, bro. And it sounds like that happens everywhere.
Yeah, it sure does.
Clowns. Not these kids, audio production people.
So, some Christmas presents for you. And one for you. And one for you.
Dankeschön.
And now two For you and you. For you separate. And now.
Oh yeah, heard what that was.
Obviously a snare.
Yeah, it's a bass guitar, she says. The owner of this place is like, you see how many millions of dollars we make? I can give you some headphones and stuff.
Yeah. And of course, it's all same equipment.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Microphones.
Hey.
Yeah, there's the SM57 clone.
And what? Oh, those are headphones. I thought they were kick drum mics for a second.
Yeah, I thought they were ribbon, but like my ribbon mic looked just like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is instrumental microphone.
Yes.
And a snare drum. Wow.
Katya, as always, Katya.
Looks really nice.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the visit.
Thank you for the present.
Okay.
He seems like a great guy. I know I'm making jokes, but he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah. It's cool that they're taking care of these young bands.
Oh my gosh, such a heartwarming.
I was gonna say, if you and I go to the music store, do we get gifts like that?
No, we don't even get a free Coke or.
If the music store watches this, we're coming one day. I want a free Coke.
Yeah, at least.
Moments, really. A big shout out to Michael and the whole music store for such awesome presents and for being so welcome. Thank you from us, from the Sixsters. We appreciate it and we are so grateful to know such incredible people like you. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you liked this vlog, and for more exciting videos, just hit the subscribe button if you're new in here, or notification bell for receiving more updates about us, more content, more music soon. And yeah, let's stay tuned and let's stay connected. Goodbye.
That was fun, man.
Yeah. I mean, you should definitely come here one day, and we'll check out the place together, and then maybe we'll film our little video there.
Yeah, exactly. We'll film exactly that video, but from our perspective.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely down, man. I would love to. Okay, man, I appreciate you joining me for this. For those of y'all watching this on YouTube, I'll have all Phry's links and the Sixsters links in the description box as well. And we'll catch you all on the next one.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.